Hello and welcome to the Bonafide Show. My name is the Bonafide Plug. Today I've got a very interesting video for you guys. But before I begin, I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's allowed me to reach to 100 subscribers. Again, at 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away some prizes. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I just want to also wish you guys a happy holiday, Merry Christmas. Um, Hope you guys have had the time to see your loved ones and spend time with them. As you guys should know, those times are much more valuable than any time you spend researching crypto or looking at the charts. You know, the market ain't going nowhere, but these people, they might go to work, might go to this, might go to that. You never know. So make sure to always spend some valuable time with your loved ones when you can. Without further ado, what do I have here? So I've got Lady Uni. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys saw I bought their NFT yesterday, and I bought it because I thought the art was kind of good, and I kind of fell in love with the community. I can't lie. I went simp on this one, but you know, it's all good. It's all right. I know I just spoke about Radix, something that actually has some sort of value in regards to global finance. I just use all these sophisticated words and such, and now here I am investing on what people would consider a meme coin. Like, what's wrong with me, right? But you know, it doesn't matter. I'll explain to you guys why I did this. Again, it's not financial advice. This is probably a very one of my riskiest trades that I've ever made, but I'm kind of confident about this one. I've done my due diligence and of researching, of looking at the community and this and that and the third, and I can tell you guys that I'm sort of confident that it will surprise me. Now, I bought Luni last night. I did let you guys know on the Instagram, so make sure to follow my Instagram Bonafide Plug. I bought it last night and it's already up 22%. That's amazing. But it's kind of expected, honestly, from a meme coin. It can go up uh, even hundreds of percents and then dump all the way. You never know. But essentially, my thought process for this was, and um, even I should even go a bit backwards about this. So I was looking for meme coins to invest this Christmas, so from the 24th all the way till yesterday. And the reason being was that I found a coin about a couple months ago. It was called ᴰɪᴜ Inu. And this coin was super low key. I could have easily invested about $100 worth, and then I didn't. I just kind of just didn't think about it, whatever. And I found out some guys that I was following. They put some hundreds of dollars, and they managed to turn their $100 into like 200,000 and some crazy astronomical numbers in regards to their initial investment. And so I was a bit regretful about it, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? This market has so many opportunities. I can easily catch another one. And so I went on a meme coin hunting, and I felt weird about it because my last video was about Radix. So in contrast to this video, Radix is a completely different type of coin. It has strong utility. It thrives to to be able to compensate global DeFi and such and whatever the all these sophisticated terms. And here I am on the next video talking about Lady Uni. Now again, I won't be doing this often. I don't see myself doing another video about a meme coin if it isn't this one. Um, but you never know what the future reserves us. But I again, this going back to the story. So Saitama, I was going to invest into this coin, but I didn't. I was a shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of guy in regards to this coin, and then it popped off, and people got a lot of money. Shout out to those people. And as you can see, the community has been able to get 215,000 followers, which is insane. So when I was on a meme coin hunt, I was looking at certain aspects, right? Sort of like how I look for a coin that has utility, except I'm no longer thinking of the utility. I'm thinking more in regards to the community. And so I'd go on the Twitters, I'd go on the Telegrams, I'd go on the Discords, I'd look at the website, the chart. And so the way I kind of structured this was I'd start off by looking very briefly at the Twitter. So for the Lady Uni, I really just went quickly and wrote Lady. If you go right here, Lady Uni. So I ended up stumbling upon this one. And so for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a graphic designer myself. So I seem to have an eye to be able to kind of tell if, you know, things are well designed. And I think we all do, especially now because you'll notice the more serious projects will often have the more serious designs. And when I mean serious, I mean you can tell these guys are not getting any pixelated, blurry images for their site. They're this, they're that. They're really trying to come off as professional, right? So for this one, that's one of my main um, the main thing I was able to denote. It was that this coin is trying to come off professional. And so for me, I thought if a meme coin is trying to act as if it's professional, then the team somewhat cares about the project, right? It won't be much of a rug pull, but that's basically what I was able to assess just by looking at their Twitter. And on top of that, I noticed that there's very few followers. So you guys saw Saitama, it has 200,000 or such, but this one only has 972. So I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. So I went ahead and clicked on their website. And so when I clicked onto their website, here it was. I saw the website. I was like, okay, so I'll go check out the chart. Oh, sorry, I went to check out the chart first. So I went to check out the chart right after I checked out the Twitter, and so I was like, I go all to the I go to pick the all option so I can see like the whole history, and it doesn't seem like it's a rug pull. Like it is. It has corrected since its all-time high, but it's coming back. Like pretty much it pretty much came back. If we can look here. In fact, here all time high. We're 3.47% below the all time high. I mean, come on now. This is a bullish chart. I mean, to me, a bullish chart looks somewhat like this. Like even for coins that have utilities, they look like this. Now, another thing I want to say is that the reason why I'm making a video about this specific meme coin is because I think that I can somewhat give you guys uh, some backing into why I decided to put some money into this. Because even though it is somewhat um, in the same theme as a meme coin, I do want to say that this is a special meme coin, like a special one, right? Um, And the reason I say this is because if you go on their website, right, the very first thing you read is that they have implemented some of the most recent innovation that have entered the crypto space: governance, gaming, Web 3.0, NFTs, metaverse, and I'm sure they'll be adding more. Now, it's very easy to just put that in your website and just call it a day. But I looked around the website, and if you just scroll down, like everything about this website is just it's almost everything I want to say is great about this website. I mean, the design is just amazing. They have their own metaverse called Luniverse, and the way they present it, they've even got a video I'll show you guys. But just the website itself, I give it like an 8.5 on 10. And the reason why I give it an 8.5 on 10 is because the only thing I'm not too fond of is the bar. Now, I'm also a web designer, so I'm speaking from like the web designer's eye, but like the logo here, and then the logos right here to the right, they kind of threw me off a little bit. But I went ahead and read their white paper. You can even pull it out right there. I read their white paper, and it is quite interesting. They talk about how they want to build essentially a metaverse that looks like this. This looks great. Like, this looks great for a starting point, honestly. For a meme coin, I'm surprised. And so they kind of go in depth about why they came up with this idea, why they thought it was worth their time to develop this. They talk about their concept, about the Luniverse, which is essentially their metaverse, and then they talk about um, the fact that they have NFTs that they offer. They talk about the economy. They talk about the buildings and how you'll be able to create your own buildings and stuff, sort of like a Minecraft type of thing. And then like they really did their due diligence right here. Like, you'll see the way they present themselves. You can tell that these guys are actually serious about this, and I support this community. Honestly, I went on their Telegram. Now, I know the Twitter has a little less following, but the Telegram has about 4,000 people, and it was just super interesting. I was talking to some of the developers, and I don't know. I felt good about investing in this. In fact, I felt so good about investing in it, right? um, Considering how they have the Luniverse, they talk about the tokenomics and stuff, but they also have an NFT collection, and I was so convinced by everybody in there. Obviously, everyone's going to be shilling any coin they're in, and they're going to want more people to invest in it, but it was really done on an independent level. Like, I was like, wow, like, I like what they're doing with this. That I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and buy one of their NFTs. And their NFTs are kind of nice, honestly. Again, this is coming from like a designer's perspective. This is not the craziest art ever, but the fact that these guys actually went out of their way to make almost 5,000 unicorn NFT. They're trying to create a metaverse that's not like a pixel arted metaverse. Again, if you're a game developer, I'm in the idea that, and I believe others are, that a pixel art game, so a game that utilizes pixel art is much easier to make than something that's 3D, such as this. Like, this is really good. Like, I mean, like, a lot of the metaverses that I've seen, the popular one, are not even at the graphical level as of this. So this is great. Like, look at how clear this mansion looks. Like, that is like impressive. And then on top of that, they've got the NFT. They talk about the roadmap. Um, so I'm not exactly sure what um what phase they're in right now, but again, they've got a game coming, and I think like this could be like somewhat of like a community game, like the type of game that like people will just go in and just have chats and conversation, and they'll do like small little I guess missions, like nothing too crazy, right? But I see this game being like a hub, like a chatting hub of some sort, and like just because of um how much like background work has been done. Like creating NFTs in some ways it is simple, but you need to go out of your way to make an NFT. Like 5,000 NFTs for a lot of people, they're like, wow, that's insane. But in transparency, creating NFTs, what it really takes is some Python codes, I believe, and then you have like Python codes or some codes of some sort. I want to say Python because it's in regards to data, and then you've got all these items that you've created with a template. This is literally what it is. Like if you look here, the head does not change shape. It's just a bunch of items that keep on changing, and then the background as well. So, but even though it's not as hard as people make it look like, it still takes some time and effort. So I want to give these guys a big shout out for actually taking the time to like make these kind of graphics. Like this is insane. Like this is great. Like this to me is bullish. It's unicornish. It's like wow, like they actually went out their way to do all this. And a lot of these websites that I was spending my time going to were terrible. Like to me, if like I go onto your website and I want to invest in your coin and it looks like, ugh, I just won't do it. Because if you don't even take the time to make a good website, which is a much easier thing to do than to produce a sustainable coin, then where is going to be the incentive for me to think that you'll actually develop a good like a good coin? Like that's just common sense in my eyes, as a designer, obviously. But those are things that I do give a lot of importance to. Like if your website is not up to par, I just can't do it. And this one, they have a white paper. The team is super, super active on the Telegram. The community is amazing. It's a very positive community. And I mean, it makes sense because anybody who would want to invest in the unicorn coin would have to be somewhat positively crazy. But yeah, so again, great idea, great concept. I like the theme unicorn. Like it's just sort of enticing. We've had all these dog coin. I wouldn't be surprised if one day, by the grace of the universe, they just start talking about yeah, unicorns and such. It'd be awesome. And again, like I didn't put like crazy amount of money on this. Like it's a very small percentage of my portfolio that went onto this. I just had some BNB laying around. And yeah, in fact, the only way you can buy this is through Pancake Swap. Um, I'm going to be making a video very soon about how to buy stuff with Pancake Swap, Uniswap, and how to buy Radix. But that's besides the point. But the Lady Uni is just a fun project. I was just genuinely happy and excited to put some money in this, and it was just sort of like it's kind of like paying for a membership for like this community, and you don't even know like if it's if you're even gonna be a part of the community, but you just come out and show off to your friend and be like, yeah, like I just went ahead and you know paid some money to be a part of something, so yeah, I'm cool. So that's really what I did there. That was kind of like the emotional process there. But again, I got myself a quite nice NFT. If I can just go and show it to you guys, you can still mint them. Last night they were at, I can't tell you exactly where they were at, but I believe early 4,000. And then I just kind of got my own NFT. The Lunicorn number 1810 looks great. It's got a crown with the Ethereum logo. I loved it. When I got it, I was just genuinely happy. I put it on everything. Like I got so excited. I put it on my Twitter. I put it on my Instagram. I put it on my Telegram. Like I put it like everywhere. So again, this is one of those projects that I'm just happy. I just feel fueled by. Um, I didn't have to spend some crazy amount of money. It cost me zero point 0.2 BNB. It's currently 0.3 BNB, but anyways, like I just had to spend like 0.2 BNB, which I had to just sitting around on my MetaMask, and then I bought some Luni, obviously. So again, make sure to do your own research if you're interested in this coin. Again, another thing is the ticker is LUNI, but there are two Lunis. But this one is the one you want to go for. Lady Uni, Lady Unicorn. Let's go. Again, if you guys enjoy my content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. This is a very special video considering it's the holidays. It's about to be New Year's. I was like, you know what? I'm just about to go ahead and post this. And why did I decide to do this? Maybe, if ever things don't go as planned, well, I'll go back, look at this video, and be like, well, at least I knew what hit my head. No, but honestly, um, I think this is going to be greater than just a meme coin, and that's why I made the video about this. It might interest you guys. I think that they bring some new stuff onto the table in some ways. And again, I've spoken actually to some of the developers, and there's a possibility we might have an interview with them to know what they're up to. But the community's up there. They've already sold quite a decent amount of their NFTs, like 450, 4,574 have already been minted. And so if you go under tokenomics, they've got $1 billion of Luni as total supply. 50% will burn, 8% will go to marketing. Wow. 4% treasury and 38% for liquidity. Great. And then yeah, like I hope these guys even start making like merch, because I'll buy it. Like this is just cool to be a part of. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have um any comments to make, then make sure to leave them down below, and I'll see you guys soon.